I think the umpire was dead wrong for putting himself in that position where he had to trade fists with the coach at a Little League baseball tournament in Starkville, Mississippi. As a result, he got arrested and charged with a misdemeanor. Oh, it doesn't end there. The coach, he was 1,000% wrong. So much so he got arrested and charged with misdemeanor. And not to mention, he lost his job at a police department. He was a lieutenant at one point. And what makes it even more sad, the coach's son got involved. It's a 36-second clip. I'll put the article link in the description. It's never serious to the point where you have to go to that extent, go to that place. I don't understand what goes on in the Little League sports, but it's just sad. It's crazy. I never see anything like that during my days, and parents need to grow up and let kids be kids. What do y'all think about this situation? Now, I want somebody to explain to me how in the world that Jamahl Mosley can lose his job, coaching for 5 years for the Orlando Magic, took the team to the playoffs 3 of those 5 years, and had a turmoil locker room and a little rift between him and Pablo Pinchero, all that other stuff. And then you lose one of your key players to injuries. I think it was a calf injury. Yeah. When I hear a calf injury, keep him out, because the worst thing you can do, then you end up tearing your Achilles. We know how that goes. Anyway, how is it that Jamahl Mosley can lose his job, but yet you have a Quin Snyder of the Atlanta Hawks, where his team didn't bother to show up, and him and the rest of the coaching staff didn't do their job at all, lose by 51 at home. We're down as many as 61 points at home. Oh my goodness. Woo, Lord have mercy, man. That's just absolutely insane. And then you got Joe Mazzulla for the Boston Celtics. That team, I'm talking about Boston Celtics, they were up 3-1. In fact, they were the favorites to get out of the Eastern Conference. How do you lose 3-1 lead and lose the game? Now, granted, Jason Tatum didn't play for Game 7, but he did play in the rest of those games. Okay. But somehow it's Jaylen Brown's fault. Everybody was shooting the 3 like it was going out of style. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. With the Boston Celtics, we've seen that, or Boston Celtics fans have seen that too many doggone times. I think they were like 13 for 49. Goodness gracious. Don't even get me started with the Atlanta Magic, missing 23 straight shots at Game 6. A winner go to the second round of the playoffs. Don't you get me started. That's crazy. You can lose your job, but yeah, you got teams don't bother to show up, or had a 3-1 lead, but somehow, some way, hey, you get to keep your job. It's no biggie. What? What? Oh my goodness, man. It's nuts, man. Sometimes I detest sports where it's just like, why? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Now the Atlanta Magic got to go out and find a new head coach. Now, as far as my San Antonio Spurs losing at home last night, Game 1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves, I don't care if Victor Wembanyama, a.k.a. Jano Grievous, had 12 blocks. You lose at home and you don't play well, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Get your act together. Minnesota Timberwolves are not playing around. Go ask Denver Nuggets. They're chilling like the rest of us. I'm out. What's your thoughts on the topics?